Hello everyone, welcome back to Tesla Streams Fake Round Order Summer Servant Festival. Well, we do have that last club to do, so let's do that. Description that teaches the brilliance of a doctor. Oh, you really came. Thank you for taking the time to come see us. Wanted to talk to you about our secret doujin. That is the next book we want to make. Are you going to be trying to cut up us servants again? If so, I'm going to hate you. See, with the exception of Asclepius, we all agree on what kind of book we want to make next. To be clear, he's not opposed to our proposed direction. He just said he doesn't care what we do as long as it helps the field of medicine. So what do you have in mind? The first doujin set out to make a book that would promote the importance of healthy living. I believe it made a meaningful difference in getting people to take better care of their health. Yeah, I think we painted a fairly realistic picture in terms of health and medical care. Aside from that, how can I put this? Well, we thought we might want to use this opportunity to make our next manga more of a fable of sorts. Something a little off the beaten path that would get readers to think more fondly about their health and medical care. And that would get them to trust doctors even more than they hopefully already do. That was the idea for our next book, which we really decided on. A fable? So you want to tell a fictional story then? Yes, that's right. It was to showcase the greatness of medicine, its medical techniques through realistic fiction. Encourage patients to feel more comfortable about relying on doctors by painting them in a heroic light. Basically, we want to tell a story that portrays doctors as, well, the heroes they are. Kind of a model and title ready to go. Is it going to be the story about that doctor that is a healer at a party that gets kicked out? And he goes on to become a hero in, like, a village or something. I see clips of it on YouTube. Is that what you're trying to write? We're gonna call it Super Dr. A! Okay, yeah, definitely not that then. Sounds like its potential to be a state-of-the-art monumental achievement. However, at present, that is the only thing we've agreed upon. Turns out there is much more to making manga than we originally thought. We see now that it takes more than well-drawn art to make a good one. Storytelling aspect in particular is much more difficult than it looks. We can't seem to make even a rough draft that we're happy with. So we thought we could ask you for your help, Master. I see. Well, if you really want our help, we'd be happy to oblige. At least it seems like something we can do. Unless the kind of useful energy we're counting on. Appreciate any guidance you could offer us. You shouldn't be helping them at all. Considering that in the last story they were willing to cut you open. And you only narrowly got away. I think you shouldn't want to help them at all. Be happy with just advice on how to put a story together. Is there anything like that you can tell us? The best storytelling advice I have is probably observe and research him as much as possible. You mentioned that does make sense. But you're on the same club, right? Do you really need to observe him? Oh no. And I have a possibility that we're having trouble coming up with story ideas for him. Because we're also used to his particular foibles at this point. True, a leader does need to keep some distance if they're going to maintain their charisma. The trick is to leave some room for the imagination to fill in the gaps. Constant close proximity isn't necessarily a good thing. So luck would have it, Asclepius is currently the only one of us off on his own at the moment. believe he's out on one of his usual rare symptom hunts. Or rather, one of his free-wheeling house calls where he doesn't care who he treats. Dad, blame it. Hold on. Should be interfering with Dr. Sleepy's work. Yes, you should. House calls are very important. I think we should be helping him, not just observing him. Of course, don't mean to get in his way. We'll put ourselves if the situation calls for it. Besides, he'd surely be upset with us if we did anything less than helpful. So even though we're going to research him, I think we'll have to do so by observing him and gathering information from a distance. If by observing him and gathering information, do you mean cut him open? Because honestly, I'd be kind of okay with that. Or you may feel as though we know what kind of person he is. We can't say that for sure. There's definitely a chance we'll find a hint for what to do with the story, by observing him in a different light. Sounds like you're ready to get started. Serpent Jewel. Serpent Jewel.
このカレー、食べると理性が上がるのね。あ、本当だ。どんどん頭が良くなっていく気がする。カレーは万能食だったのね。お肉イコールテンションアップだものね。たくさん食べさせてあげる。
Serpent Jewel.
本能のエナドリ、いいじゃない。なにジンジンくる。お、でもエナジードリンクの飲みすぎには気をつけないとね。
There's not too many story bits to this one.
今の進行状況はこんな感じかな。いっぱい食べてエネルギー充填だ。
Huh. Okay.
漫画完成したって。早く見に行こう。
Well, I mean, there's two of these, but yeesh, yeah, this is short. Getting right to the point of the matter, I suppose. There he is. We found him. Try to keep our distance while we follow him. Damn it, every last one of them's in great health. Imposition Committee's health services must be working. Well, that isn't a bad thing. Sure is boring. Doesn't anyone have any interesting conditions? Unusual places are supposed to have unusual cases to study. Damn it. It hurts. Collapsing in agony and spiraling in place. Yeah, that's something you'll see every day. Go on then, tell me what's wrong. Where and how's it hurt? Any idea what may have caused this? Why, for a pretty boy, he's a lot stronger than he looks. Swoon. Well, what are you waiting for? You're supposed to answer a doctor's questions quickly and honestly, with all the obedience of a slave. Well, you're a charmer, aren't you? Yes, I know exactly what caused this. First thing this morning, got a lottery ticket for the new limited edition figurine that went on sale today. But alas, when I went to buy it, realized I'd grievous mistake in the store's opening time. It was completely sold out. It hurts. It hurts. Feels like a poor heart's about to burst from sheer envy and regret. No, wait. If one of the people who bought it turns out to be a scalper, I'll kill him and take it for myself. Why shouldn't I? I'm a damn pirate. If the other buyers all turn out to be like-minded comrades who bought it purely out of love, wouldn't to do anything except curse my own stupidity. That's why I'm suffering. Hey, why scoop me up in your strong maternal arms? You're just gonna unceremoniously dump me back on the ground when you're done. The grimly boring exam is over. For your treatment, this should do the trick. Oh, bandage. Wait just a damn minute, Doc. Can't expect you on my broken arm with a freaking bed. Wait, just realized I hurt my elbow a bit when I hit the ground. Is that what the bandage is for? Swoon. What the fuck? Yeah, that's about the reaction you should have with this guy. Yep. So, I think all we learned from watching him there is that when the symptoms bore him, his bedside manner is, brusque. Are we sure this is a good idea? I think that I'd say the fact that he stays calm even while the patient's acting up just proves he's a first-rate physician, no? One should be stingy with resources when they're needed, but neither is there any sense in wasting them. Making judicious use of them is an important skill for any profession. Wow, I know this club really sees things the same way, because that's part of what drew them together. Even so, don't you think he's a little unbalanced to use as your manga's protagonist? I'm sure this is a good idea. That may be, but the results will speak for themselves, I think. Yeah, at least most likely. It's a big deal. Doesn't every memorable manga character have a quirk or two? Besides, it's not as though we have to depict our protagonist exactly like his model. Just need to take a few creative liberties. In fact, one of the secrets of maintaining good relationships is knowing when to overlook the faults in another. But is perfect after all. Ho ho ho. Just a little life advice from your friendly neighborhood elder. You do make a good point. Right. Well, I don't think that's true of every fault. For instance, don't expect us to go overlooking a certain elderly Taoist tendency to try to brainwash everyone anytime soon. I'm sorry, I have no idea what you're talking about. When are we having lunch? At any rate, I think we should keep observing him a little while longer. We still need an idea on where to take the story. Good point. Let's keep tailing him. He probably knows the whole time anyway. Oh, what's the next chapter? I want to read the next chapter already! Eek! Customer rented unfinished underground dungeon is reaching out of control. Good grief. Just wrote you a prescription for pancreation. Is that a thing? I don't know what it does. Never devoted myself to refining it. Sure, it's more generic compared to teachers and Achilles's. But don't worry, still good enough to get the job done. Take care. Huh. Okay. Surprisingly violent and physically oriented. Should I write that down? That's alright. Nothing surprising about it. Every good physician relies on their stamina, especially during times of war, but no less so for peace. There will always be more patients than there are medics, so endurance is essential for keeping up with treatment. Seems like it might be some worth writing down. Of course. Good timing. Always found those blood coughing fits of yours fascinating. You would! Jeez, were you a vampire? How can a servant be so sickly? Which of your organs cause you to cough up blood? Why? Alright, leave it to me. Lie down and don't move a muscle. Justified in performing as many exams on you as I deem necessary. Do you mind if I vivisect your science? No! You leave her alone. Leave her alone. Why me? Run! Personality changes instantly when dealing with rare and unusual cases. Write that down as has immense passion for treating critically ill patients. That's clearly a lie, but whatever. Are you all sure about this? Feels like our notes are mostly fabrication at this point. We're not fabricating anything. Just taking creative liberties. No, you are lying. Oh, did you get any story ideas? Good question. All we witnessed essentially amounted to a sleepiest going about a typical day, so there was nothing particularly new or interesting. Indeed, if we're gonna build a story around him, we're gonna need more to work with. So that really was just a typical day for him, huh? I don't mean to speak ill of the guy, but I guess you got a possibly stupid question. I get he's a medical genius, but don't you all think he goes too far? I'd be afraid to be one of his patients. Well, my answer to that would be... I wonder what the commotion is about. Be careful. There's to be some unrest up ahead. When servant fit's gonna happen already. Can't wait any longer. I can only hold out so long. What are we supposed to do? Our hopes and dreams for it keep growing, and our impatience is nowhere to go. Oh crap, this is not good. I meant for this to be a casual get-together where like-minded fans could pray the next servant fizz would go without a hitch. But between the unexpected number of attendees and their overwhelming passion, it's just too much. This may well get ugly. Indeed, there's a dangerous number of people for a small enclosed space. One thing is done, those people could end up collapsing on top of one another, or suffocating from a lack of oxygen. Perhaps we should try to evacuate the venue while there's still time. Though I can't say whether we'd make it in time to prevent a deadly breach. If there's a chance we can prevent an incident, then we have to try. Right, let's split up and try to evacuate as many attendees as we can. Here goes nothing. Okay, so... Wait, what are you doing here? And you, for that matter. That's odd. Okay, one of these is Saber, so he would be somewhat good for this, I would think. I'll try it. And, of course, I'm gonna switch to my good stuff here. At least I have Master for this one. You know, in case it's absolutely necessary. I'm gonna be trying not to use my, oh, right. Running out of space here. You might be able to use it. Yeah, you can. Because I do want to do the Cernonos battle today, too, but I don't know. It's gonna depend how bad these fights get. We'll see what happens. It's only one wave, thankfully. Okay. Not quite enough, unfortunately, but... Okay. I'll focus on you. Well, that's gonna be a good next turn. Okay, next. Actually, no. Cool. Oh, sweet. Okay, yeah, I think this is gonna be an easy one. Because a lot of their attacks are weak. Alright, so... Here we go, let's see what much this does. Yeah, that kind of cleared them a lot. Oh yeah, this one's easy. There's nothing strong at all here. Good. I'd rather have it be that way. I can't see the enemies. Yeah, like it's not gonna matter which one I hit. Yeah, Napoleon kind of just murdered them. So, I'm totally okay with that. And hey, I got more of these. Sweet. Okay. Moving on. And yeah, we're gonna be finished with this. This is one of the easiest club things to finish. So there's only one fight, and it's an easy one. You just need the stuff to finish it. I'm okay with that. What the? I can't move! The hell, am I hallucinating? It's like our passion is fucking the place up. So hot, can't breathe, feel dizzy. Looks like we were too late. I was afraid of this. Understood. Initiating emergency search and rescue. So many people here. We'll need to work together to evacuate them before we... Oh, look at him go. He's a spinning image of the wind deities Fingbo and Fei Leon. Those of you feeling sick, lie down. Where you are until I can come to check on you. Those of you who can move, head to the exits. Whenever you do, don't push, don't panic, don't step on the patients. First thing we need to do is improve the ventilation. The windows and get some fresh air in here. Good doctor. Yes, now stay there and let me handle this. This is no ordinary asphyxiation. This fog is a toxic miasma. It must have leaked from the bodies of certain attendees, collected in the air, and mingled with the magical energy all this patch has created, resulted in an unusual reaction. In which case, this medicine or herb should do the job. Here, chew on this for a while, but don't swallow it. It should help you feel better. Munch. Oh wow, you're right. Feel much better now. Thank you, Doctor. Good. Okay, next. We'll get to everyone eventually. If you have unusual symptoms, speak up. It's both an order and an obligation. Got that? Make sure that you foolish patients speak up or else. Can't do anything but watch right now, since I can't fight the tide of people, but... Wow, look at him go. I was able to treat so many patients so quickly. Sure, part of it is because he finds these symptoms interesting. That's just not all of it. So obvious, we tend to forget it, but there's another crucial element at work here. Indeed, he's Asclepius. No matter how fanatical, overbearing, or unconventional he may seem, he's still known as the god of medicine, with good cause. And his reason to Trar has always been to be a hero who saves lives with medicine. Not only that, but he saves them in such a way that none can deny his contributions. And so effortlessly, that seems the most natural thing in the world. His most important role to being a heroic doctor is always save the patient. Yeah, I'd say we finally found the core of what to build our manga story around now. So time for idle talk. Once the rush of people die down, we move in to help. Follow Dr. Asclepius' lead. And finished. Huh? What's with the look? Thought you were hoping because you're on board with this project now. Is the story too fantastical for your taste after all? No, it's not that. Yes, the story's plot is allegorical and completely unrealistic. I have no issues with the accuracy of its depictions of the practice of medicine. Saying to one side that it's fictional, this manga should improve trust in doctors and spread awareness of the benefits of modern medicine. Then what is the issue? Is the doctor protagonist A? Reminds me of someone, but I can't think of who, is nagging at me. Well, no matter. There's no way a doctor who looks and acts this ridiculous actually exists anyway. Oh, I get it. You just don't have a shred of self-awareness. Well, not much to be done about that. Good grief. At least you managed to finish in time. I have to say, drawing comics is far more taxing than I'd imagined. Still, it's also been a great learning experience. Story composition, dramatic tension, comic relief, build-up and payoff, foreshadowing and rising stakes. Indeed, one can never be too proficient when it comes to moving hearts and minds. Did you just say you feel taxed? That sounds like fatigue, which could be a sign of a more serious condition. We need to examine you. Maybe he has some kind of malady peculiar to those drawing Dojin. It's certainly not impossible. Perhaps this warrants further inspection. Come now, stop that. I'm a medical professional myself. There's no need to trouble yourselves on my account. Hang on. Maybe I can save myself by creating talismans that make drawing easier on the body. I could customize them to focus on stiff shoulders, lower back pain, and tendinitis. And then, once they take off and everyone starts buying them, seeking a puppet program, and... Oh, now that sounds like a dream come true. Elixir focus or relieving the pains that come with drawing could be a good idea. They were so close to ending on a happy note, but now it feels like they're back to square one. So yeah, they're heroes. They all take medical stuff seriously. Just depend on them when it comes to medical stuff. Not always. Sounds an awful lot to me like you're worried about what they might do when they're not practicing medicine. Well, that's because he is. Or she is, in this case. Then again, I guess that's just what happy infirmary is like. A group of professionals who dedicate their lives to medicine. Without them, I'm sure the medical field of proper human history wouldn't be nearly what it is now. And this doujin just proves how passionate they are about it. It's one of the things I love about Servant Faz. Sunley Trauma Center? It would actually be funny if that's actually what they were basing that on. Oh, Super Joel times 4. Interesting. Super Doctor! Yeah, I don't really care. Okay. Another one of these, really?
項目が一つずつ埋まっていくこの感じ、いいわよね。原稿もこのくらい順調だといいんだけど、進捗ちゃんと見てるからね。項目が一つずつ埋まっていくこの感じ、いいわよね。原稿もこのくらい順調だといいんだけど、進捗ちゃんと見てるからね。項目が一つずつ埋まっていくこの感じ、いいわよね。原稿
I was hoping she'd say something unique if I got everything, but she did not.
契約書サークルのみんなのモチベ
Nope, nothing. I was kind of hoping. There are some events where if you clear out, like the missions or clear out the shop, they will say something like, "Oh my god, I can't believe you did everything. You are amazing." Something like that. Well, they didn't do it for the missions. Maybe for the event items, but I don't know if I'm going to have the patience for that. There's a lot I'm going to get, but I don't think I'm getting everything. Because I think that would just take too much of the time that's left. And I would drive myself crazy. But I'll try to get the important stuff at least. Well, we do have 3 days left. I might be able to get a lot more than I thought. Okay. So, last but not least, we have this. Oh boy, am I gonna suck at this. And I have to use you. Damn it. Okay. So, looking here... Is there anything that's good against... Okay, alter egos are good against Foreigner. And it looks like that's it. Okay, interesting to note. Do I have any alter egos that... You're an alter ego, aren't you? No, you're a moon cancer. No, that's right, you're a moon cancer. Okay, I don't think I have any alter egos. Yet. Is that so? Well, so much for that idea. Okay, so... yeah, there's not much I can do about this, then. Well, might as well put you back, I suppose. Yeah... there's not a whole lot I can do for this. And that's kind of sucky, to be honest. Ow. Return to the neutral deity of the obsessive gaze, Nunos. Okay. This is gonna be horrible. Yeah, whatever.
1ページもお望み私に任お望みかしらほんの少しねもらったまぶたしを見て甘く絞られてくる
Huh. Yeah, basically it.
ファイナリティセットキュッときた私の街がナンバー1現実にその光はないとしても諦めず投げ出せず強がって歩き出すこの希望を知っているから
Ugh.
白黒に輝く色鮮やかな衝動の渦すべての思いがここにあるやがてあるインパルス追い詰めたつもり悪いけど蚊に刺された程度なの私の鼓動で消し飛びなさい無駄ってだったわね
Well, I got rid of one of them. Figures.
そういう展開オチはどうする
Well, it's not like it would have mattered anyway, but...
幸せはごめんなさい差し入れだよ限界なんでごめん限界ちょっと了解したご注文でしたお望みかしら行儀の悪い女王
I'm lucky. Ooh. Really? Okay. Okay, I'm afraid to use her stuff because she'll get stunned. It is best not to... It is best not to take the chance here. Really is. Oh, you can only use it... Okay, that's interesting. So you only use it you can only use it on that turn, and only if I'm using a skill of any sort. Otherwise, it's wasted. I need to remember that, then. Oh, so close. Well, I'm gonna live anyway, but... Okay, at this point it doesn't matter. You're gonna be on your last gauge. And it kind of sucks, because this is going to waste here. But, you know... At least you're gonna lose your gauge. And your NP, it looks like. Ah, really? Invincible, huh? Okay. Yeah, okay. So a lot of this I'm gonna want to wait on until I get rid of this. You shouldn't be able to one-tap me without your NP, so this shouldn't be a problem. Okay, cool. Disapproving look, big deal. Oh, I never used this. Interesting. This is going to do so much damage. Side of Calamity. Really? Oh, I should have used the evade. I didn't think you were gonna get all that back. Oh well. Of course. Who are you gonna go after, I wonder? Oh, cool. Thank you. That is exactly who I wanted you to go after, actually. Oh, it's because you had your NP, but honestly, between this and the fact she's about to get her NP, this battle is over. Oh yeah, definitely. I was gonna say because she was gonna get her NP next turn, bond up, but I managed. Level up. Get some 2 stones of blood out of it, and the rematches are done. I have all her NP enhancements. I'm satisfied. We do have this other thing, but I'm kind of nervous about it. It is the last thing, after all. You know it's gonna be hard. Sadly, things like this are so hard that you probably need to use a bunch of sync words to win. Unless you have a really perfect team. And I know I don't. But, you know, I can try it. You know, see what happens. Okay, so... bonus quest. Punish the Dark Fairy King. Really? Yeah, this is gonna be the super hard quest. And, well, I mean, I'm probably gonna fail this, but doesn't even matter. I mean, it's not like I'm using them for anything else anymore. Yeah. May as well give it a shot. Pretender. Okay. So... foreigners are good against pretenders. Oh, interesting. Okay. So... well, if that's the case... okay, none of them's getting a boost, but I do have another foreigner in here somewhere. Where is it? There we go. Yeah, may as well get a little bit of a boost out of this. Okay. Do I have anyone else I could use for this? I know I can't use a super amazing one. Nope. Nothing that's 12 cost. Probably nothing... well, 3-star could work. I just don't have many of those that are decent. Yeah, not really. Don't really have any. So, yeah, it's not really gonna matter much. I'll just throw you in there for now. Alright, we'll give this a fair shot. We'll see how much damage I'm doing here. Okay, just sitting back here for a moment. The fuck? Okay. はあ。Well.
あっちだね。そういう展開。ほらほら早く。何々。いけない。ほんの少しね。ほらパスパス。
Damn. Yeah. I don't know if I'm doing this. Yeah, this looks heavily painful. Oh my god. Crap. Really? Okay, I'm curious about this though. How much damage are you really gonna be doing here? That's a lot. How about yours? Really? Okay. Oh shit. Well, I can't do anything this turn. Oh, he's gonna keep immobilizing us. However, damn it. Okay, well, now I have you out, so I can once again. I'll eventually get out there. So, they have a lot of HP and can hit hard, but against the foreigners, they can't do much. Oh, really? Oh, that's not fair. Oh. What? What? Oh, okay, but now it's just you. Huh. Okay, this isn't half as bad as I thought it might be, because I didn't realize that he was gonna, like, be so easy to kill. Yeah, I could really wreck him. I'm not gonna be able to pull it off this time, since I don't have the free revive, but... Man, I got far without it. Yeah, I'm just gonna wait till, like, I get it back to do this. Because it's actually possible for me. Oh. Interesting. They don't use it up unless you win. Oh, that's interesting. I mean, I don't have any more use for this stuff anymore, but hey, I appreciate the convenience. I really do. The fact that they don't take it away from you if you fail is very nice. So yeah, I just need to wait for my free revive to get back for the next session, and this will be the last thing I have to do. What do I get for this? It won't tell me. Okay, I'll just look up on the guide then. Because I'm really seeing what exactly you would get out of this. Okay. Okay, so... bonus quest. This is the final one. Finale. Let's see. Notable drops. ×5 skills of fantasies. Is that it? Oh no, it's the Holy Grail, okay. Yeah, it's worth it then. Honestly, I would probably give up a Sync Quartz if I have to get that Holy Grail, because, yeah, Holy Grail is rare as shit. You don't want to pass one up if you can help it. Now, I have to during the Grail Front that's coming up later this year, though. Because Grail Fronts I'm already not a big fan of, but especially so when I don't have good party members. So yeah, that's gonna have to be a hard pass. So yeah, I'll just have to wait around for the revive to come back, and the final session will be me kicking Oberon's ass. Essentially. So I will say that that fight against the giant eyeball, like Unos, whatever it is, C Unos or whatever, I really was expecting that to be harder. I was expecting to have to spend a Sync Quartz on it after using the free revive, because I was expecting the worst here. I really was. But I managed without needing to do that. Unless I do extremely poorly, the Oberon fight probably won't force me to use a Sync Quartz for revives either. Not if I handle it really well. It's really going to depend how often that 0 damage effect kicks in. It's basically what that's going to come down to. I'm going to have to just hope I get really lucky on that it doesn't trigger too much during the Noble Phantasms. If it does, then before the revive, I'll see how far I can get. If my luck is bad with it, I'll just restart the fight and keep trying till I get a lucky break. But yeah, the foreigners are really what's going to kick his ass, though. Especially when I use the free revive, because I get all the Noble Phantasms filled up, and I get my skills back, too. So I can just go full ham on sheer power. I was not expecting freaking, MHX alters, like, Noble Phantasm to hit quite that hard. I was not expecting that. I was like, damn. I was expecting, how come I can't remember her name? Seriously, why? I can usually remember it. Urandu, yeah, there we go. I was expecting Urandus to hit pretty good, but I wasn't expecting friction MHX Alter to just do 100k, like, to all of them. Like, are you kidding me? Matter of fact, I'm beginning to really wonder, because of how well I am at surviving. No, never mind. I was gonna say just use the command spells to just go full ham with the Noble Phantasm. But then that's playing dice when it comes to his 0 damage ability, and I don't want to do that. There's just too big of a chance that it could screw me, and I'm not taking that chance. It's better to use the revive, because at least you're guaranteed to get it back, and, you know, that could be very useful. But excuse me. But yeah, it doesn't look like it's gonna be that painful, though. Honestly, if I could get, before using the free revive, if I could wipe out like his 2 clones, and I go to free revive just fighting one of him, it would be insanely easy to continuously pump up Noble Phantasms with my 2 foreigners, because he would probably really struggle at that point to kill them. But again, it's really going to come down to that. It's really going to come down to me basically just I'm getting somewhat lucky there. Again, if I have to use the Saint Quartz for another revive, I will. Because it is worth it for the Holy Grail due to its rarity. But yeah, that's about it though. Jeez. I suppose one thing I can say though is I really hope they don't rush us too quick into doing the next event. Because I do want a few days to, you know, not have to worry about stuff on here before we could go straight to the next one. I really hope they at least give us that much. I do not want the two back-to-back. That would actually be really horrifying, well, all things considered, but we'll see what happens. Thank you guys for watching. I will talk to you later. See ya.